It's time for Friday Night Flights, sponsored by Casey Auto Group, Hercules Fence, Chowan University, and Bayport Credit Union.
Chopper 10 high above the field in Chesapeake tonight, a viewpoint you won't see anywhere else. And it is a battle between winless Grassfield and defending Class 6 champs Oscar Smith. The Tigers scoring first and often. That's running back Jamari Knox taking the handoff, shakes off a tackle and scores. Now Oscar Smith's Nathaniel Thomas had a great first half here. Watch him run over a defender, plow his way into the end zone, taking the pile with him. The Tigers keep pouring it on. Quarterback Caden Cox back to pass, and he's got time, finds Xavier Lewis. Great catch to the back of the end zone for the score. And remember when I said Thomas had a great night here again, watch him get the handoff, outruns the defense to the outside. Tigers, they score and they roll tonight with the 54-0 win. Welcome back to another season of Friday Night Flights, our season debut. I'm Craig Loper. He is Nathan Epstein. Nathan, we're jam-packed with games tonight and full speed ahead now with high school football.
And you know what makes it better is when it actually starts to feel a little bit like football season, a little bit of fall chill in the air. And, of course, a lot of our teams begin their quest for another state championship.
Yeah, it definitely felt chilly out there. Let's get to the highlights. We're going to go back to Chesapeake with Indian River hosting Kings Fork in an early season battle of two undefeated teams. Kings Fork on its first drive going to the air. QB Jaden Mazzell hits Zadarius Wynn. Wynn going to cough it up, and it's scooped up by the Braves defense for the momentum-changing play. Later in the first quarter, Mazzell back to pass. This time he finds Giovanta Massenberg, and Massenberg splitting the defense, crosses the goal line. 8-0 lead for Kings Fork. The second quarter now, Bulldogs driving again. Mazzell hands it off to Massenberg. Another touchdown. Twice and nice. That's on the air, one on the ground, 14-0 lead. Now to the fourth quarter, it's all Kings Fork. Mazzell, option keeper. He's going to take it into the end zone, and that puts the game out of reach as the Bulldogs go on to win this one, Nathan, 21-0.
All right, let's go to Norfolk. Season opener for Mory, which lost in the state title game last year, taking on Newburn, which beat the Commodores last year. First quarter, Newburn, the Bears in white, running it all night. Aaron Herring in from 21 yards out, caps a 6-play, 79-yard drive. And now we go to the second quarter. Newburn still up 7-0. Bears add to that lead. There goes Herring again, this time from 34 yards out. Commodores in a 14-0 hole. End of the first half. Commodores putting a nice drive together. Mario Miller, nice pass. Woohoo! Devontae Floyd, 15-yard touchdown. What a catch. Mory trailed 14-7 at the half. Commodores came back to tie it in the second half, but Newburn holds on for a 21-14 win. Mory starts the season off 0-1.
Yeah, they've been waiting to play for a while, too. Tough loss for them. Currituck County unbeaten on the year, 2-0, making the trip north to Lake Taylor. Titans up 7-0 already. They go 14-0 thanks to Elijah Washington. Blocks the punt, scoop and score. They return the opening kickoff of the game. So it's 14-0. The offense hasn't even taken the field. How about that?
Special teams.
That's right. It's important. Titans back with the ball. Handoff to Terrion Washington Jacobs.
Ooh.
Check out that cut right there. The defender was reaching for him and everything. A chunk first down that sets up this. Jameer Sporty Freeman keeps it himself on the option. It is 21-0. The Titans were rolling in the first quarter. But the Knights, they had some fight in them tonight. Watch Ryan Fisher here, number 7, taking the jet sweep handoff. And there he goes, cuts back across the field. He was all over the place tonight. But in the end, Lake Taylor actually go on to win big, 62-28.
Some beautiful runs in that highlight, too. All right, now we turn our attention to the beach. A couple of teams sitting at 1-1. Bayside played host to Cox. Head coach Alan Faneca, Pro Football Hall of Famer. And shout out to the Marlins band at halftime. We love the bands putting on a show.
Yeah, I love this band right here. This is my video right here. I shot this. This was a stalemate most of the game. Third quarter, Gage Trefry rolls out, looks for a receiver, reverses field. He's going to actually score, but it's called back. And you know Coach Faneca, he was an offensive lineman. He hates holding calls. Absolutely hates it. Fourth quarter now, Cox puts together a drive. DJ Johns the third, short run to give the Falcons a 14-7 lead. Nathan, look at the celebration. Do you see that? He was catching a marlin on the hook.
Oh, reeling it in.
Ensuing kickoff. Shout out to kickers like Sam Braidwood. Pooches it in no man's land, and Cox actually recovers it. A big-time kick for him. Falcons going to take over. Handoff to Bubba Anderson. 13-yard touchdown run. That one made it 21-7. And that was the final. They're hyped up about it as Cox goes to 2-1 on the season.
I love it when kickers get credit, by the way.
That's
Staying
right.
at the beach, Green Run, 13-0 regular season last year, 2-0 start this year. Stallions taking on Kellum. We talk a lot about Green Run's offense. Look at this defense, Craig.
Oh!
Gavin Hill!
You know it's a good play when we slow-mo it.
Oh, yeah, look at that interception. Caleb Turner goes up to get it. Gets both feet in bounds. Stallions led 7-0 at that point, ensuing Green Run drive. Kevin White Jr. goes to Keelan Adams. He's ranked the #1 wide receiver in Virginia. He's got offers to Penn State, Michigan, Florida State, you name it. That's why. Walks the tightrope all the way for 6. Green Run leads at 14-0, and they were just getting warmed up. 21-0 now, and we're still in the first quarter. White hits Jaden Anderson, standing up to the house. Green Run led it 42-0 at the half. They go on to win it 56-8. They made it to the state semifinal last year, and Craig, if this game is any indication, they could be contenders again this year.
Yeah, they look dangerous. It's definitely dangerous. First Colonial at Princess Anne, starting to feel like a spooky season.
Yeah, starting to look at that full moon.
Yeah, that's beautiful, right? Somebody's getting their first win of the season. PA in red. Down 14-0 at half. Third quarter, Javon Wiggins takes a beating but finds the end zone. He's only a freshman. You got to love that. Nice run, and the first Colonial lead is cut in half. Ensuing Patriots possession, that's DeQuan Smith. That touchdown as he piles in there and makes it 20-7 FC. And then next Cavalier drive, Isaiah Hodnett, the senior, looking to pass, but he's going to cough it up right into the arms of Kyler Edwards. And FC takes over from there, Nathan.
Yeah, Craig, you got to worry about ball security there. And then Rhett McNamara right here. All right, take a look at this. Quarterback keeper, little hop, skip, and a jump into the end zone. Check out this celebration. I don't know what's going on here. We got maybe a Michael Jordan shrug. They noticed the camera.
Hey,
praying mantis.
Was that the praying mantis? I think it was.
I'm not sure what was going on there. First Colonial gets the first win of the year, 40-21. Love it when you have the kids having fun. Other finals from the beach, Kempsville came out as hot as the Chiefs come up with the 44-0 win over Ocean Lakes, and it was Lansdowne that wins over Tallwood 29-25 in that one.
Still to come on Friday Night Flights, Bay Rivers District. We haven't forgotten about you. Highlights from Bailey Field as Grafton took on perennial power Lafayette. Chopper 10's second stop of the night was Booker T. Washington as they hosted Lakeland from Suffolk tonight. The Bookers were mighty. Check out the quarterback keeper here, outrunning the defense around the right side, turning on the jets, and then getting in the end zone. How about that?
Outran the whole team.
And then relentless on defense. Check out the pressure. Hitting the quarterback hard from the backside. The ball was knocked loose. And this night belonged to the Bookers as they went on to roll 42-6. Welcome back to the season premiere of Friday Night Flights. Now we're going to go to the Bay Rivers District. Lafayette, always a state title contender.
And as a matter of fact, Craig, you covered it when Lafayette won the state championship during that shortened COVID season back in the spring. That was their first state championship in 20 years. And with Andy Lynn as head coach, they're always contenders. So let's take a visit.
Shout out to Coach Lynn.
Bailey Field. Always a great crowd over there. Late first quarter, Lafayette in the red zone. The toss, DeMarcus Lawrence. There he is, left side, great blocking.
He plays for the Cowboys too, or no?
Yeah, I think he takes some time off and plays for Lafayette. Into the end zone, Rams go up 10-0. Next Lafayette drive, Hayden Oleksky with a bullet to Jaden Pretlow. Oh, through the Grafton defense, beats one man. Rams lead at 16-0 in the first. In the second quarter, Rams have it at midfield. Oleksky, perfect strike. Look at Jalen Pretlow.
Speed.
What a catch. And Pretlow, turn and go to the house. 25-0. Now, Craig, you're going to love this as a running back. Give it to the big fella and let him work.
Was that a trap? It looked like a trap.
Hand off. DeMarcus Lawrence trucks over everybody. That's some tough running for a touchdown. Lafayette led 33-0 at the half, and they would go on to continue dominating over Grafton, 48-0 the win. More Bay Rivers scores for you. York with a 25-13 road win over Poquoson, while Smithfield, the Packers, punch it in, and they win at 51-7 over Jamestown.
Yeah, one more from the Bay Rivers. War Hill with the close win over Tab, 7-0, the final from James City County. How about some private school action? Norfolk Christian home against Atlantic Shores. Packed house there. Atlantic Shores in white, and it was an all-around performance for them. Micah Lance pass to Amir Ali, little chunk first down right there, and then it's Lance again to Ali. Again, the connection, another first down. That's what you love to see as an offensive coordinator coordinator. Chuck plays for first downs, and he is up the sideline as they get the big win over Norfolk Christian. 53-12 was the final.
And Atlantic Shore is trying to go back-to-back,
That's
Craig,
right.
state champions.
Yeah, final look at the scoreboard here is coming up after this break.
Welcome back to Friday Night Flights. Final look at the scoreboard. Western Branch 38-8 over Nansemond River. And how about the Bruins? Really doing well this year. Deep Creek with a 3-point win over Hickory, 22-19, the final in that one.
Bethel heads to Gloucester and gets the 34-0 win over the Dukes. Menchville, how about 63 points in its win over Denby? Denby, a shutout one at that.
And Woodside with the shutout win over Hampton. Norfolk Academy with the big win over Catholic, and old rivalry game there. All right, Craig, so we have a little bit of time to cover some college football tomorrow. We got a lot of games tomorrow, starting with Old Dominion. The big question is, can they carry that momentum from that huge win over Virginia Tech last Friday and take it to East Carolina? And we've been talking about this all week, Craig. What's interesting is the last time Old Dominion beat Virginia Tech, they went to East Carolina
that next week
and lost. But obviously,
close game they lost.
It was a close game, a great game. And one of the great stories that we've been watching is Tobias Harris.
Yeah,
the
defense, first of all, playing lights out right now. ODU's defense against Tech, right? One of the most unique stories of ODU's all 85 scholarship players, Tobias Harris. Yeah, he played 4 years of Division II football at West Texas A&M before transferring to Old Dominion prior to this season. It was an opportunity he says he wouldn't have had if it wasn't for that COVID year, and it's an opportunity that he's cherishing.
I graduated from West Texas A&M, and I know the NFL is not guaranteed. It's always been a dream of mine to play Division I football. And for me personally, I was like, well, this is my last year. Football's not guaranteed after this. If I get a blessing and a shot at the NFL, I would love it. But if not, I'll have to start my life. And so because of that, I was like, I just want to at least experience that D1 experience everyone talks about.
And Nathan, he's really stepping into his own, came up with a huge interception last week against Virginia Tech. And that's really just what he does. In 4 seasons at West Texas A&M, he's actually had 17 interceptions, an incredible amount of production. So that's 18 picks in 5 seasons. Not bad for a D2 transfer.
I believe in positive self-talk. And so before the game, I told myself, I belong here. You know, I feel like I belong here, and I've always belonged here. And at the end of the day, football is football. The X's and O's don't change. The Jim and Joes do. So that's kind of the only thing that really shifts. People are bigger, you know, but I've always been small. So I've always been the smallest one out there.
And Craig, you and I are going to be looking for him to maybe get another interception, number 19, when Old Dominion heads to East Carolina. Brian Parsons will be in Greenville. That game will kick off at 6 o'clock. And, you know, I was at that press conference. What I noticed, aside from the fact that Tobias Harris is extremely well-spoken, a very thoughtful young man, he likes to spend a lot of time at the beach meditating as well.
Is that his thing?
That's his thing.
Hey,
so
you got the beach right there.
Get you into his headspace of, you know, so if there's a beach in, I know there's not a beach in Greenville, but maybe if there was some water, if there was some water around there, maybe he can meditate, maybe he'll get a few more picks.
I'll tell you what, I'm jealous that Brian's going to the game tomorrow, sort of, because he's got to drive there and back and work till about midnight. And look at the full moon, right? So this is incredible footage from Chopper 10 tonight. Oh. I'm not an astronomy guy, but that looks like a full moon, right? That's great stuff.
Hey, look, it's great stuff. And again, it just lets you know the way the fall chill was in the air. Felt great. Highlights were unbelievable. Man, these kids really showed out. Week 1 of Friday Night Flights.
It feels great to be back. Everyone keep it locked here every single Friday night at 11:15 for Hampton Road's best high school football coverage. High above the sky in Chopper 10. It's the only vantage point you can get. For Nathan Epstein, I am Craig Loper. We'll see you back here next week, and we'll see you all weekend, Nathan will, on the Sports Wrap.